Hello Aquarius, welcome to 7-Star Tarot. This is your short 3-card reading for the full moon, which was a few nights ago in December, but of course we are still in the full moon energy, so if this isn't a relevant map of your universe at the moment, then please check your other placements or check back later. Just wanted to do some shorter readings so that I can get out some more messages to the channel. We have the Six of Pentacles. It came in the reverse. Six of Pentacles is about charity, it's about receiving or giving, it's about fairness in the receiving or the giving. So in the reverse, it is about a situation where you may feel that the person who is giving to you, or what is being given to you, is not enough. There's a feeling of no matter what is given, that it's never enough. And so in the reverse, I think, we're taking on one of these, the people who's being given to, essentially a beggar in this position, which is never great to be. I mean, it's nice to receive, but it's never great to feel like you're in a position where you're kind of begging for something. So I don't know if you are in a position where you feel like you're having to beg for something, or you feel like you're having to kind of prostrate yourself. Maybe it's not to a particular person. Maybe it's that you feel like in order to be able to get your needs met, you're having to kind of get on your knees and beg, or, there's a kind of feeling of like, why can't I just have the things in life that I need, or the things in life that I want? Why does it have to be this this kind of process? Why does it have to be this situation where there's the haves and the have-nots? Maybe you're feeling at this time that your lot in life, that you're not very satisfied with your lot in life. Maybe dissatisfied with where and what you've achieved in terms of finances. Maybe you don't feel like you're being paid enough, or you haven't been paid enough. Maybe you feel like whenever you do get paid, that it's not satisfactory for the effort that you're putting in, or that you have put in. And there's a definite feeling here of, from these guys who are on their knees, which in the reverse, we basically have to admit, we have to kind of acknowledge that, it's us on our knees at this point, unfortunately. We're not the one doing the giving, I don't think. But why? Why is that the case? Why does that have to be the case? There's frustration here, disappointment, possibly in ourselves, but most likely in the kind of situation that we find ourselves in. Why do I have to be in this situation? And what you may not even, particularly, this is a very exaggerated perspective. You may, be quite well off. You may have everything that you need. You may have all the material possessions that you need, but regardless, it feels like it's not enough, or it feels like it's never enough. Or maybe you feel like you could be the one giving to a situation, and again, feeling like it's never enough. What you give is never enough for this other person. So it could work both way around. Both ways round. Both way rounds? Who knows? My brain isn't working properly. We had two other cards come out, which is the Lovers and the Death. Which one came first? The Lovers came first, both in the reverse. So in clarifying this exploration of the Six of Pentacles, this kind of nagging feeling that nothing's ever good enough, both for yourself and potentially for another person. This kind of situation could have led to the breakup of a relationship, but I'm feeling more likely that these are the underlying energies to this card, because I'm kind of, how I'm doing these short readings is to kind of explore the depth of one particular card, which obviously is the Six of Pentacles. And actually, as I'm describing this to you, I'm feeling like my description isn't enough. So we have the Lovers in the reverse, which of course is about a situation to do with love, to do with a soulmate or a partnership, which didn't work out, and which was not to be. And so it could be that because of this situation, and maybe this was a situation where you were made to feel that way, that no matter what you gave was never enough. Equally, it could have been a situation where you felt that what was being given was never enough. So no matter what was given by the other person, there was still this kind of underlying discomfort in the acknowledgement that regardless of how much this person gives me, it will never be enough. So there's a deep sense of frustration here, certainly. And we have the Death in reverse. So the Death in reverse is about stagnancy, about a lack of change. So you may feel that this situation has not changed in some time. And that may be your financial situation, or it may be a more general feeling about life that what is being handed to you is not hitting the mark and never does hit the mark and possibly never will hit the mark. So this is something which requires internal reflection. Why do I feel stagnant? Why do I feel like things don't change? The Death in the reverse could even indicate that this is a repeating situation, that it's happened once before and it's happening again, and it could happen again in the future. Something that is not changing, or it could be almost a sense that the self refuses to change, the self refuses to transform. You may be finding a degree of frustration with yourself and your own inability to change this mindset or this frustrated emotion of feeling that you never have enough, that you're never being given enough, that you're never being presented with enough, and that no matter what is given, it is never enough. And so I think what this spread is saying is that this is partly born out of potentially a relationship that didn't work before, and your inability or the difficulty that you're having with letting go of the fact that that relationship is over. So you may find yourself dwelling on a previous relationship, unable to move on, unable to go forward mentally, unable to bring your mind away from the thoughts of the ending or the frustration or the lack or the memories that were associated with this relationship. And so the Death card in the reverse counsels you to do your best to accept the current situation as it is, If you are the one giving to someone else, accept that that is the case. If you are the one receiving something, as this guy is, accept that what it is that you're receiving, acknowledge it and appreciate it. And if you are the other person who isn't receiving anything, to acknowledge that that is the case, to understand perhaps why that is the case, the position that you're in, and to seek balance, which is indicated by the weighing scales here, to seek balance in your viewpoint, and to work towards being able to let go of what has occurred before now. So I hope that was helpful, Aquarius, and I'll see you next time.